Hey everybody, I am going to open this Ultimate Doc Brown 3, which is the 1985 version in the Hazmat Suit. I already have the 1955 Doc Brown and the 2015 Doc Brown, but we got this Marty with the video camera, which is the Ultimate Marty McFly, I think what they call that one, and he needs to have this one so he can videotape him with his camera. So this is the sort of the definitive Doc Brown look, in my opinion. So let's just go ahead and open him up here. It's one piece of tape holding it right here. I haven't done reviews of these other Back to the Future figures in the background yet, but I may do those sometime. I want to do this one as I opened it. It comes in the box. It looks like the case the plutonium came in on the cover, and then it has the window with a picture over here. It's just called Ultimate Doc Brown Hazmat Suit. And here's some other ones they have. These three here in the background. I don't have these two yet. And then there's the back of the box. Okay, let's slide it out here. We'll set this in the background for now. So it has the, for the backdrop, it's got the DeLorean coming out of the back of the truck. And this is what we got. So he has a couple extra hands, plus one that holds the gun. He has the gun. Oh, he's got the remote. That's great. And then he's got an alternate head where he's kind of smug looking. Then he's got the wild-eyed, the look we're used to. And then he's got like a clipboard. And I'm not even sure what that is. Pocket protector or something. Okay. Zoomed in closer on this. It's got a little Amblin logo there with the Elliot and E.T. on the bicycle. There's like a little memo pad. I wonder if that was an Easter egg in the movie. I hadn't seen that before, but it's possible. Okay, so he's got an arm. And over here, let's see, I'll have to cut this tape. Okay, he's got another arm. So these are pretty much kind of like the arms he has, except it has the gloves on. And then he's got a gloved hand holding the gun position. And yeah, I guess that's a little notepad. It's very small. Yeah, little memo pad. I'm not sure if it's supposed to hang on something, maybe his belt. And we've got the clipboard. There you go. That's the alternate head. Pretty good likeness. I'm pretty amazed at how well Neca is at getting likenesses of these people. Got 2 more hands. That's for holding the remote control for the car, it looks like. And we got the gun. You had the old ivory handled revolver. And then there's the remote. That looks pretty detailed. And then he's strapped in here, so I'm actually just gonna cut these because I don't care about putting him back in later. Sorry about all the noise. Set this aside. Okay. There he is. Let's look at all the details here. He's got this on his hand, goes on his fingers. I remember something about that in the movie where it's like he has some kind of gadget on his fingers that he could do something to click his watch or something. And he has the stopwatch over here. It's kind of worked its way up behind his neck here. I'm going to try to pull it down some. There we go. Make it hang more naturally. See if you can make out that. Tool belt's pretty detailed. Kind of twisted. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or I'm going to untwist it. There we go. Alright, so let's try some different things here. Let's try putting the remote in his hands. So I'm not sure how that's going to work when I pop his hand off. I guess that stays there. Okay. That slid in real good. And I'm going to, that don't really go back on his fingers there when he has that hand. I might can make it, but it'd be a little tricky. I'm just going to leave it. It kind of sticks up weird when you're not using it though. I don't want to pull it out because I don't think it's supposed to pull out. Okay. Wonder if I can just kind of, I'm going to do that. I stick the peg through there and it kind of gets it out of the way. Okay. So, get this other hand here and see if we can make him hold this. Uh-oh. Actually, I think he's going to need the big hands he had before to make hold the remote. Maybe these are for holding a clipboard or something. Yeah, because those are smaller. So that's if you want to hold him, have him holding his clipboard. Let me get this hand out of the floor. Okay, I went ahead and put his hand back on, put that back on his fingers. And I noticed this little notepad, there's a place on his, he's got a little pocket there, it's got a slit. And that's where that slides down in, I decided. So that's for his little notepad to kind of hang out of his pocket. All right, so we can do a scene like that where he's explaining it to Marty, and Marty's videotaping him. He's got, I think he had the clipboard at that point. And then we can put the remote in his hand. Let's try that. Oh, Marty fell over. These NECA figures are really articulated. You can really, in the sense they give you so many different hands and stuff, you can really get them accurate to the scene pretty much a lot of the times. There he is. I wish they would make a 1/18th scale or 1/12th scale DeLorean. We have all these really cool 1/12th scale figures and 6-inch figures, and no DeLorean. The DeLorean's as much a character in Back to the Future as Doc Brown and Marty, in my opinion. So this, you can really recreate the scenes with these. I mean, if you want to set up a display or something, I mean, that just kind of captures the scene to me. Look at that. That's awesome. And then I'm going to switch his head out here. Ooh. Okay, got a ball joint. There we go. Get pop on there. There we go. Now, that one looks like roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Got the raised eyebrow. And I think these should be interchangeable with the other figures. So let's look and try that real quick. I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, if I was designing these, I would make the ball joints the same. Those are pretty close anyway. They're different though. He had the facial reconstruction there, so he looked younger. In this one, they got him looking more wrinkly and aged. But let's try putting, I'm going to try putting this head on the one from the future. Mainly because that's the outfit he had on when he said, "We don't need roads," and that's the look he had on his face. So I just want to try it. You know what? You can make it work, but it won't stay on because the hole for that one is bigger than the hole in the head. It's bigger than the ball joint. But I mean, you can make it sit on there. It's just not gonna, you know, be like it should. So technically you can use it, but not the way you would think. So here's my tribute to Christopher Lloyd. Doc Brown. He's one of the coolest 80s characters in my opinion. Alright, so I think this is a really good figure. If you hadn't got this one, if I had to get one of the three, this is the one I would get. That's just the classic original movie. Comes with the remote and everything. And then my second favorite one's this one, I guess, because he was cool when he had his outfit on from the future and came back. Technically, all three of these were in the first movie because he was in this when he came back at the end. And you gotta do something about your kids, Marty. And then he had the 1955 version back here. So let's look at the difference in the aging here. Because he's supposed to be 30 years older than this one. Yeah, he looks older. They got darker around his eyes and more lines around his mouth and jaw and stuff. So there's the three versions, and I like them all. But if I had to pick one, this was the one I would get, and this is the newest one, I think. And I believe it's supposed to look like Doc Brown 3, I think. Ultimate Doc Brown 3. It's got the three lines at the end. I don't know if it's just supposed to be like the look, but it's the third one that came out. So I'm thinking Ultimate Doc Brown 3, or Ultimate Doc Brown 1985, Ultimate Doc Brown Hazmat Suit. I guess it can go by different descriptions, but I like it. I think it's a good one. He is going to go on my shelf next to Marty over here. And I just wish I had a DeLorean that was to scale, because that's too cool. That is definitely an 80s scene right there. That's iconic. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'll be doing some more reviews here soon. And please subscribe and like the video.